GASLAND FlameJet 60,000 BTU propane forced air heater. GASLAND sent me this. And wasn't that nice of them? For you guys to have a look at this. Now let's understand something. This is a heater you do not use indoors. I'm simply doing this for the video. I cannot specify that enough. Okay? So please understand that. This is used for garages, even under your house. Now you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver with this. That's how you put the handle on. Super easy. While I'm doing this, I'm going to insert a video how I check my gas lines here. We're going to show you how to test a propane valve. That is a water bottle filled with some dish soap, a little bit of water in the bottom, not much, and then it's shook to create the suds. Take the top off that, please. Squeeze. Then you're going to get some foam by squeezing it, and then you put it there. If the bubbles do not enlarge, it's fine. We have a good seal. If the bubbles start to expand, then you need to shut it off and tighten that up. Make sure we check the other end and do the same thing. And you give me a little more. And again, we put the bubbles around the connection. And as long as the bubbles do not inflate, we know we got a good connection. Well, as you can see from this heater, it is a GASLAND FlameJet 60,000 BTU propane forced air heater. This will run 8 to 10 hours on low, which is 30,000 BTU. And it comes with a very long gas supply. I mean, my propane tank is over there by the door. I mean, it comes with a very long one. You don't want your propane tank close to this. This thing throws some major heat. It does have an adjust tilt in the front over here, which you screw. You can raise it up and down like 15 degrees. It'll heat about 1,500 square feet. So why would you want a GASLAND forced heater? Well, they're pretty simple. They're great in garages. They can heat up a garage pretty quick in the wintertime. The other thing is you can use these for under a house. Okay? Like, for example, my house has no basement. My house is sitting up on pillars. And every now and then my pipes will freeze in the winter. Now, when it happens, I don't shove this all the way under the house. Don't be that dumb. I keep it outside the house. So basically, I keep it about, I don't know, a good 5 feet away from the opening of the crawl space. So I'm blowing heat directly under the house. I'm heating the house up to actually get my pipes, not to unthaw my pipes is what I'm doing. These things are used in construction areas. They are used in houses that have nothing in them. Like if you're drywalling and there's nothing in there, they'll use them for that. But you have to make sure you have a lot of airflow around them. You want to make sure there's nothing above this thing like a good 7 to 8 feet above it, because it does get heat and heat rises. At least 5 feet all the way around this thing on the 3 sides, but the heat that's coming out probably a good 6 feet. You want to give this thing room. You don't want this thing to be confined, or you're going to have issues. Now, in the beginning of this video, I showed you how to check your gas lines. You should do that. It's cheap. It's easy. It doesn't take more than a second to do, so you know you're safe. Okay? That is very, very important. So how about we turn this on and we see how noisy or what this is like. When I plug this in, the fan's going to kick in. It might be a little loud, and it automatically tries to start until I press the red button. You hear it starting, going did. Now you want to hold that for about 10 seconds. If you let it go like I did, it went did. It was trying to start again. Okay, did you catch that? Now that's got a lot of heat for 30,000, 60,000 BTUs. If I take the knob, really gonna kick in. And I can feel that heat 4 feet out easy. So again, 30,000 BTUs coming out on low, 60,000 coming out on high. And that's really snug. So this, let me go this way. And that's how it looks on the inside. So I'm going to turn this on so you can see it. Hopefully I don't melt my camera. See that light inside? And that is throwing a lot of heat on my camera. So as you can see, the and there is some heat on the outside. The GASLAND FlameJet, 60,000 BTU. Links in the bottom. Like I said, you don't use this in a house, please. Use this in construction areas, your garage, maybe blow heat under a house if you don't have a basement. But this is not a heater for every single thing. This is a specific heater, a specific tool for what you're going to use it for. Keep that in mind. Again, great company, GASLAND. Thanks for sending it out to me. Links in the bottom. Go get yourself one.